Hello everyone and welcome to Season 3 of Motorsport Manager. We're still in the European Racing Series to milk money. That's pretty much it, yeah. We've got 4 things being built. I'm going to go upgrade the scouting facility for 5 million. Because I have all the money and it's going to be very easy to earn more money. We're only losing 366k per race with sponsor objectives, not limited to 880k bonus pool per race. Oh, we're gonna be making lots of money here. I don't care about the next car budget. I'm just gonna keep that low. I'll keep more money in the balance. Thank you very much. We now have 5 things on our HQ upgrading. This is why I wanted to stay in the European Racing Series for one more season. This is going to cost us a lot of money, don't get me wrong, but we also have the Tour Center, which is earning us 67 grand per race, which is 67k more than last time. You know, that's important. That is very important. That's going to be making us a lot of money. It will eventually earn itself back. I just bought it so that I could get the cost per race down just a little bit, you know. Because that's good. I like that. I like not losing money. Now let's talk parts. I've gone ahead and I've assigned Falco almost all the best parts. Not all of them. Gomez has like the better suspension. It's a 301 suspension versus a 210, you know. But our engine got upgraded to a 386 max performance. We've got brakes at 296. Gearbox at 282, so those are all pretty good parts, but we can design some more parts as well. We're not going to be designing a lot of parts this season, but I will go for a slight improvement. We'll probably design like 1 engine, 1 gearbox, 1 suspension, you know, just to get some extra stuff out of the way. But, seeing how we only have 11 days until the Black Sea GP, we will be designing ourselves some brakes. These will have a 306 capacity, that's pretty good, you know. Our current brakes are, if we look over here, 285 out of 296. So we would get ourselves tiny better brakes. Especially if we go for plus 10 deceleration and plus 10 reliability. This means that even though we get it 5 days before the race, it's pretty much going to be as reliable as our other parts. So we'll go and build ourselves some cheap brakes. Probably going to be the only brakes we design, but that's fine, you know. We'll have very good brakes. That is good. We're also still in the process of scouting a lot of people. That'll be coming in as we go along. There's a lot of things to be done here. They're bothering me about a test track. No, I don't need a test track. I really don't. A lot of people are building a scouting facility. 40% chance of rain. It is the Black Sea, so I'm not that surprised. It's a high-speed circuit, which should suit cars with strong engines. Look around the paddock, seems that we have the best engine around. Hooray! Test track, yeah, no. We have the money now, I just don't care. We're gonna have stock engines next season. So, you know. Right, improving parts. Kick those brakes out. We'll actually fit the better brakes as well. There we go. Love it. You're gonna get those, that's gonna keep you delighted. You're still a bit content, you know, you're not exactly happy, but our parts are getting better, you know. You're gonna be happy with that. You should have enough reliability on Gomez at least. Because, you know, Gomez, well, let's be honest. We're not gonna be caring too much about him, are we? Actually, yeah, we'll improve him a little bit more. We've got 5 days left. Reliability on Falco's parts is looking decent. Not sure if we're going to be able to finish out the race with that, but we're going to be using the nurse ability on Gomez, so, you know, we're neglecting his side for now. It's fine. It'll probably be fine. Let's design ourselves a new part. We'll be looking to Munich for that. Looks like we'll be going for a gearbox. Acceleration plus 20? Acceleration plus 20. I like it. So we're going to be building a couple of parts, but honestly, that's not a problem, you know. If anything, this would be more of a problem, but given the fact that we're going to be swimming in money pretty soon, I don't know what you're worried about. Financial man. God, dude. In a couple of races, you'll be looking at me with such puppy eyes, be like, please take my humblest of apologies. I mean, I do agree, our spending habits are a bit insane. But that's not a problem now, is it? Trust me, he likes it. He likes it, he really does. As for part improvement, I'm probably going to kick out the suspension now. We've got enough reliability on it. And I do want to pour a little bit more performance in the engine and gearbox. And get the brakes up a little bit higher as well. Right, Black Sea. Let's quickly double check the parts again, just to be sure. You know, 58, 61, 63, that's looking very good. We've been working on performance a little bit as well, so, you know, our parts are going to be slightly better than they were before. Brakes looking very good now. Acceleration, rated 4th actually, interestingly enough. But yeah, top speed is going to do us so well here. And these parts are of course still spec, so can't really do much with those. I think it's time to go. We're going to be betting high. We'll be making ourselves $500,000, pretty much. Parts have all been fitted. We've got 12 races this time. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. It's a long season, you know, it's getting longer. Not necessarily, like, time-wise, but there's going to be more videos per season. Which is interesting. Because I can't really fit 2 races into one episode unless I really rush things, and I don't. And the game crashed. Huzzah! You know, I thought I figured out why the crashes happened, and then updated my drivers and everything would be okay. But the crashes are back, and I don't know why. It's so annoying. It's fine. Right, we had a 30 race length, so we can probably make the super soft happen if we stretch it. Although I'm just gonna stick with the softs just to play it safe. You're gonna have like 17 degrees of downforce, so we'll leave. Maybe push the gear ratios a bit up, like 69%. I don't know. I still have no idea about these sliders. That's the best part. It's the 3rd season, like the 4th season of the game that I'm actually playing. If not the 5th. And it's just, I still have no idea where the sliders go. I just guess. And it always seems to work out. Now let's get ourselves some lovely, lovely knowledge in here. Looks like it will be dry for the first quarter. We are now working on the forecasting center. It's gonna take a long time for that to get built, but it should bring us some knowledge eventually. You know, knowledge good. We're just gonna keep dipping in and out again. You know, the usual thing. It looks like it will start raining pretty soon, so we might be able to squeeze out one more lap. Looks like we found the speed. I didn't even change the speed, but okay, if you think that's the, like, sweet spot, fair enough. Handling, you'll probably want a slightly looser... Actually, you'll probably want a bit... Yeah. A bit softer to give you a bit more... God, let's just go, like, one tick over there. We'll see if it helps or not. Same for the downforce. Just do, like, tiny little tweaks and we'll probably find your sweet spot. We'll do one more lap on the softs. We should be able to push out the level 1 knowledge at least. You're great, you're okay. We'll probably stiffen your suspension, we'll loosen your gear ratios a bit. Back down to normal. Sure, why not? Anyway, gotta go fast. Obviously, we've got the best engine. We should be able to win quite easily. I'm expecting another, like, 1-2 here, to be honest. Gomez will be the one with his mechanical nurse ability, so he doesn't have much trouble with any of that. We've got Falco with just the better parts everywhere and able to just dominate everyone. Now we're gonna go out on intermediates, and it did look like our changes were well received. Slightly. You'll probably want downforce to go down a little bit, but you do like the handling increase, so we'll stiffen your suspension slightly further. And we'll give you some tire camber as well. And we'll go out on the intermediates now. Right, how are you looking? Went up by 10%, that's good. Okay, we'll probably want to stiffen your suspension a bit more. Sweet spot, I think we're right on the sweet spot, to be honest. So, if you, like, soften your acceleration just a wee bit, and we'll increase your down... Actually, we'll decrease your downforce a little bit, to try and find your sweet spot over there. You go on the intermediates as well now, because it is literally starting to rain right now. Go forth and gather me the fruits of knowledge. I think their times might be slightly affected by the fact that it's raining, which would be nice, you know. Just make sure to bring them in before we get too ahead of ourselves here. Come on, Falco, you were literally, like... Come on. Oh, great, that's more like it. That is more like it, indeed. 97. Here's the thing, I'm just gonna leave it. Get me some flying laps, buddy. I'm not gonna bother about that one tiny percentage. I am gonna bother about your tiny percentage. Because I can get your downforce to be slightly better. Very nitpicky, I know. It's okay. It's okay. We'll tell you to push the tires. You're gonna go and do flying laps and everything, so you should be able to pass people now. Rain's looking like we're doing pretty well. We might be able to get level 2 soft knowledge, which would be nice. Good level 2 racing trim, right on schedule. Come on, Falco. There you go. Good man. Gomez about to come back in. Aero's feeling great. There we go. Gotcha. Yep, you're gonna go out and get me a little bit more intermediate knowledge. Falco is currently doing his flying lap. I think they were able to get the super soft, like, knowledge in there, so... That is a bit of a shame. Oh, number 1 now switching to intermediates. Falco placing 13th, yeah. Let's go and get ourselves the softs now. I do want a tiny bit more knowledge for those, if possible. Handling feels awesome, yeah, we've got things pretty well tuned. Racing trim 3, very nice. And we'll send you out on the softs as well. I don't really care about the tire perk, like, we'll try just because it's something to do. That's the beauty of it. We don't have to do it. We already have racing trim and we're planning on using the mechanic perks. I just like doing it. That's all. I am one of those crazy people that actually quite enjoys the tuning and whatnot in practice. You know, to each their own. So, Falco, you've got 1 lap to prove yourself. I'm actually going to tell you to just push it a little bit. And I'm curious, you know, you've got the best engine. You should be able to make this happen. Show them why we earn a lot of money. Come on. Oh, Gomez actually placed 4th. Holy crap. To be fair, Falco gets the fastest lap. So suck on that. Pretty good, I like it. We have a nearly 0.7 of a second gap with Firebird. Yeah, I think we're doing pretty well. I'm gonna quickly save because the game has been crashing on me again. And, you know, general paranoia. Derpdigital Racing looks way ahead in practice. I mean, yeah. That's why we stuck around. To rub your face in the dirt. Let's get paid. I mean, let's win, but also let's get paid. It's gonna start raining immediately. People are on super softs and whatnot, so that's okay. Grab race trim and nurse on Gomez. Grab race trim and risk taker. Car setup. I'm probably gonna go on the super softs actually and change to like It's gonna start raining there, so around like 5 laps. We'll grab 6 laps of fuel. And for you, we will grab 5 laps of fuel, respectively. There we go. You will push it to the proverbial limit. It's gonna rain. I'm betting that we're gonna have to change tires, so I'm not packing a heavy fuel load. And we are off. What a terrible start for Falco there. Oh man, we are stuck in the back of the pack right away. That is lovely. Not. Quite rubbish. Slowly trying to make our way forward. Slowly, we are getting there. Gomez up in 13th. No, 11th actually. Maybe that works. Gomez might be able to... Oh, never mind. I was about to say, he got 2 of the fastest sectors, but not everything. Not yet. Falco fighting his way up to 13th now. Gomez up in 9th, up in 8th for a second there. You know, I dare say that our light load here is actually doing us a good solid here. Like, we're up in 10th. There we go. Falco is just whooshing by. He's got, like, so much extra speed. It is quite insane. Granted, we are going to have to pit pretty soon. But that is a calculated risk. Trust me. It's a quite calculated risk. Because it's going to rain hard. And we will be prepared for that now. Just keep running them light. We'll go for an early pit, because the water is starting to come in now. Actually tell Falco to push it and go for a pit. Switch to intermediates. Yeah, switch to intermediates. Fill up on 9 laps of fuel. Go for a fast pit. I'll tell Gomez to push it for 1 more lap. He should be able to make that happen without too much difficulty. I don't think too many people are going to pit just yet. That's fine. We'll tell Gomez to go and pit afterwards. Get like 9 laps of fuel as well. Don't go for a fast pit. So you to go back down on strategies. So Falco is very late right now. That's fine. We do have some people pitting for wets, interestingly enough. Might not be the worst idea, since it is going to peak. It is going to peak. I should have told you to push it, honestly. Right, now people still not going for a pit. Interesting. Falco should start being able to make up some time on people now. Yeah, we're up in 12 now. People are pitting. We're seeing a mix of intermediates and wets, mostly wets. Although, we will be getting the bonus over intermediates for now. Falco is immediately making good use of them and scooting forward as people are starting to find out that, yeah, the track is wet. It's not even a competition anymore. And here are the people driving in front, and they are all still driving on the slicks. So we quite easily overtake them. I have a sneaking suspicion that most of those people are actually driving on wets. You know, very late people. We're now in 4th, you know, we're climbing over everyone. They're all now pitting, so we should be in pole position. There we go. The wets will help us. Ooh, it's looking like it's very wet. My lord. Alright, we'll adjust. We will adjust. Push the engines, kick the tires, light some fires. We'll probably switch to wets if this keeps going for long enough. Yeah, I think we will. I think we will. Gambling on the intermediates, it did help us for a while. Like, we are in front, we are solidly in front, but everyone's driving on wets right now. You're not on slicks, you're on inters. We're still gaining a good lead on people. Should I pit people right now? That's the thing. I'm probably going to pit Gomez. He's got such a heavy lead. Get you 10 laps of fuel. We'll make it last. This is a weird race. This is where the forecasting center would have come in really useful. I realize that. think, Fernando, are you going to go for a pit? If you are, I'm tempted to go as well. We're probably going to lose to Leclerc as soon as we get out. Yeah, Gomez fell back a long time there. Yeah, I'm going to pit Falco now. This is a very weird race. Get you out on 9 laps of fuel. Fast pit there, please. We're down to medium fuel usage. We are still quite far in front. We do overtake Leclerc. We do overtake Fernando in the pit. We're out in second, so we're still doing very well. We're only 10 seconds behind Leclerc right now. We should be able to start gaining as well. Leclerc is a scrub, and we are not. Or Leclerc. I'm hesitant to push the engine right now. We also have to remember, reliability is going to kill people here at some point. Yeah, very weird race. Very weird race. We were on 2 pits, but you know, it didn't matter. We were using the optimal engines for the optimal periods. You were right there, Gomez. You were going rather slow. You let people catch up for a bit. But it's fine. We're still solidly ahead of the pack. Falco has got this. We are slowly gaining on Leclerc. We are closing the gap. I want to try to push the engine a bit higher. I want to catch up. I want to get my first place finish here. Interestingly enough, Eastwood Motorsports did switch out both of their drivers. We are no longer up against Arbeloa and Jon Steltier. Sorry, Falco, I didn't look at what you were saying. I was focused on trying to remember the old people. Leclerc might actually be a decent driver, I don't know. We'll have to ask him. I do feel slightly sad that, you know, all the familiar names are currently changing. Ooh, people are changing to intermediates right now. That might not be a bad idea, but at the same time, I think we can stay on the wets a little bit longer. If we can, like, catch up to Leclerc, because we are catching up remarkably quickly. I do feel like, yeah, a lot of people are pitting for intermediates right now. Some are actually switching for the softs already, which is just crazy if you ask me. We're still closing the gap on first. A matter of fact, first is right there. We have closed the gap. Like, that was probably a terrible corner for Leclerc, who is also suffering a mechanical issue right now, actually. Ooh. Things are getting very exciting indeed, as mechanical issues start to catch up to everyone. I'm going to push Falco one more lap on the wets. Then we'll switch for softs. As for Gomez, however, do we keep him going? I think we will, actually. Yeah, people are falling way behind us right now. A lot of people are making very weird choices. Hard condition on Falco is holding up. We're halfway through the race. We should be able to make it last, if we're lucky. Come on, Falco. Come on, overtake here, buddy. I'm going to tell you to pit. Go for the softs. Get a large amount of fuel. And a fast pit in. You want to come in for inters? I mean, you're far enough behind where I can probably have you come in for a pit right now as well. Falco's already out, yeah. We could just pit you for softs as well now. Give you 10 laps of fuel. Interesting development there. Leclerc is still driving the wets now, but we should be able to make a lot of gain on that. Because wets right now are just not in fashion anymore. Gomez able to leave the pit. Still, oh no, still in third, yeah. We didn't lose any position there, that is interesting. 13th is trying to mess with us right now. We need to catch up to Leclerc, who is still not pitting, which is a mistake at this point. That is a big mistake. We are catching the gap so quickly. Look at that. The wets are just not applicable anymore. Like, it is almost dry right now. And it shows in our performance. Everyone is catching up on Leclerc right now. We caught up 5 seconds there. Gerard has retired with mechanical issues. Goodbye, sir. And Leclerc finally went in for the pit. Naturally gets overtaken by us. Probably going to fix mechanical parts as well, yeah. Staying in the pit there for a long time. Everyone's giving me warnings about parts, but I just don't care at this point, you know. We are first and second once again. Falco has a comfortable lead here. We could go in and fix a part and still be first, probably. We've got a 50-second gap with Earl. Not bad. Not bad at all. We'll probably have to pit one more time. I might take the liberty to fix some parts on Falco when we do. Man, going pretty darn well. I'm not gonna lie. Gomez not in quite the same spot of luxury there. I'm gonna still tell them to like conserve the tires a little bit because we have so much lead right now. You're looking sort of shaky. You're getting very worried about all your parts. Yeah, I get it. But at the same time, I do want you to make a fastest lap at some point. Just so we can get little bonus points. That would be nice. I'll probably run your fuel down a little bit more. As Leclerc is currently putting on the fastest laps. Falco's fastest lap is only 1:22. Nick Chu just retired with mechanical issues. Goodbye, Dragon Racing Team China. That has got to sting. Luigi Marchetta down to 64-second gap. Oh my lord. So Gomez has a 28-second gap with the person behind him. And a 37-second gap on Falco. This is just cruel at this point. It's like kicking puppies. You should never kick puppies, by the way. I disapprove of kicking puppies. Didn't think it had to be said, but just, you know, for safety. Hell, I can pit both my guys right now and there would not be any issue. We would still stay first and second, and we could still just do whatever the hell we please. Yeah, brakes are now being a problem. Those are easy to fix, that's no problem. I'm gonna tell you to push the engine. I want some quick lap times. I'm gonna be very shallow here. We'll have Gomez conserve. I don't want him to pit yet. I mean, we'll probably have to anyway, so let's not conserve him, actually. Everything's looking shaky for Falco. And I do mean absolutely everything. Hopefully there's, like, one... Nah. I'll have to pit you. That's fine. Do we stay on it? Nah, we're just gonna switch, just to be safe. Grab 5 laps of fuel. We'll fix the brakes. Actually, no. I think we can push it without. And so we will. Very risky. You did... See ya. Never heard of you. Gomez is going to push his engine a little bit. Actually, not yet. Falco now has excess fuel. Okay, push it. Gomez is going to, like, push his engine right now. He's going to have to pit. That's fine. He does not have any mechanical issues, nor will he have them. I'm more concerned about Falco, though. Not that we really have to be, you know. 3 laps remaining. Okay, let's push the engine hard. Ooh! Let's not push the engine hard. Oh, you're out of fuel. Crap, did I forget? Oh, no. Really? I forgot to pit you. That sucks. Should have paid attention to that. Should not have been a dummy like that. Oh dear. Sorry, Gomez. I am a fool. I am such a goddamn fool. I am so sorry. I got a bit overwhelmed by Falco going like, oh boss, everything's exploding. Hang in there, buddy. I'm so sorry, Gomez. I am so sorry. I am such a fool. Oh, the press is gonna roast me for that one. Alright, push the engine. And it's gonna be very risky. It's gonna cause his car to explode at some point, isn't it? I feel so bad for Gomez. I really screwed him there. Come on, Falco. Falco. Come on. Yeah! We got him in. His car did not explode. Gomez still managed to come in 4th. You know, we still got our number 1 team finish at least. But still, I should not have let him run out of fuel like that. I am so stupid. That is on me. I blame the fact that Falco's car basically exploded. And it's like, dude! Everything's red right now! You know, if it wasn't for that, I probably would have remembered to pit Gomez. He lost like 50 seconds there for running an entire lap without fuel. I fully recognize that that was a stupid mistake. You don't have to roast me in the comments over it. Look at those pit stops though. Ugh. Oh well. Didn't get the fastest lap, but that's not really a problem. We still won, so... Hey, we got a sponsor bonus. We got money. Expect this to be a common occurrence this season. Not the running out of fuel, but... you know. Finishing very high. We'll try to get Falco a win in Munich. He should love that. Ah, there we go. He finally gets the race winner trait. Because we don't get that all the time. Because of bugs, I think. Plus 15 morale, because his champagne spraying skills are really coming along. Chairman is happy. Everyone's happy, everyone's good. We made 500k there. I'll have you know. I will have you know. Once again, we did not pay our mechanics for that race. Can I just point out, we promised to pay Gary Watson a 42k bonus if he came in first. The pre-race thing literally told us, yeah, you'll make 514k if you finish, like, 2nd or above. And, oh my god, his condition dropped 64% on average. Oh my lord. But yeah. We only saw 9k be deducted from that. And that went to Falco's race bonus 1st or above. So we didn't pay the mechanics for doing a bloody good job. Which is very funny. Also kind of crude. Andre Gomez was fuming after running out of fuel. Are you going to apologize? I do owe him an apology, that was my mistake. You know, I own up to it. Nobody gave a crap as everyone's still super happy. But I did apologize to him. Let the record be known. I did apologize for my mistake. Ooh, we're getting the handling development center. Sweet. It's gonna be done any second now. Car repair is complete. I like it. Ooh, got ourselves a gearbox now as well. Firebird is also getting scouted. Everyone's scouting currently. I don't blame them. There's a new gearbox. I like it. So yeah, shove it in there, basically. Stop caring about the old one. Start working on the new one. You shouldn't be too surprised at this point that, hey, this is going to be a Falco part. And Andre Gomez now has a great gearbox as well, you know. He's pretty happy with that. Everyone loves it. At Derpdigital Racing. We're awesome. Should be our new tagline. Brakes, still looking a bit weird. Acceleration went up a bit, you know, the bar's higher now. I think we'll design a suspension, I guess. 25 to max, plus 20. I'm just gonna go for the plus 25 to max. It doesn't help us immediately, but still. Plus 25 is still gonna be something. And we're not gonna be working on a lot of parts this season, so I feel like we're completely justified doing that. We can leave the old gearbox. Yeah, leave the old gearbox. Just work on the engine for Falco, the brakes for Falco, and the gearbox. Don't work on performance. Bad mechanics. Bad staff allocation. So yeah, basically, Gomez is going to get the hand-me-downs and do very well with them. Falco is going to get the best parts and just blitz the opposition. Because we're awesome. Ooh, there's the handling development center. Looking forward to that one. Yay! That is going to help our driver cornering and smoothness. Very small building. Like, we've got, like, very small buildings for all of that, I'm going to be honest. I'm impressed. You guys are modest, I like it. Modest yet efficient. I'm not going to upgrade anything else, probably. I'm going to save a bit of money. Race winner, you're super happy with that. Still reigning champion. You know, that's 16 weeks in between, like, pre-season and actually starting the first race. Kind of a lot. Look at this marketability. 86. Oh my god, Falco, you absolute beauty. I like him. I like him a lot, in fact. He's doing super well for us. Upgrading things, very expensive. New buildings, very expensive. Except for the helipad. But we can't use the helipad yet, so why should we buy it, you know? Look at his smoothness improving as well. It's getting better now. And consistent, cornering, was it? Yeah, cornering. Not bad, you know. He will probably get a level up now because of that. So that's good. We're gonna make Falco greater than he ever dreamt of being. We will get him to be a 4-star dude. Although he will not rejoin us right now. That's interesting. That's gonna be problematic. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. I mean, Gomez will still. But that's because it's Gomez, you know, we don't care about Gomez. I do want to keep Falco on for a bit longer. Because he's a good driver. We spent a lot of time developing him. He's a really good dude, you know. I think we can do miracles with him. And his stats are still improving pretty well. He's not peaking yet, so we'll be able to get a bit more out of him. His focus actually just went up to level 17. Pretty good. Pretty good. I like it. The rest of the stats are not improving that quickly. Well, cornering is at a rapid pace right now. Because of all our buildings. Just wait until we can get the simulator done and other things. Oh, it will be lovely. Right, check out the parts improvement quickly. I think the brakes are done at this point. Advise on love. Man. Hey Derp, it's about my other half. I know she's not perfect, but at my age I should start settling for what I can get. Do you think I should marry her? Dude. That sounds very rude. I'd tell you to follow your heart, but both of these seem weird. It's like, yeah, you could do better. Just do what you think is best, you know, follow your heart. I think I will tell him to just follow his heart. He's gonna have an annoying other half, but it don't make him just married. Or he's gonna start feeding Blue, like, you do you, buddy. You do you. Also, I am possibly the worst person to ask about that. Well, he got married, so he's got +5 marketability for a 91 now. My lord. Hey, do you want marketability buffs? We've got marketability buffs. Going once, going twice. Annoying other half is going to impact his mechanic relationship a little bit, but we still have reigning European Racing Series champion and hard worker. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. Don't know what you're worried about. And yeah, back to the car, the parts improvements. I think we're gonna leave the engine for now and just power on the gearbox a little bit. Oh, it's Falco's birthday now. Guess who is getting a card? Ride handling facility. I'm really glad that we have a ride and handling facility in the HQ, but some of the other teams are outdoing us. And that's our suspension finished. Love it. Improved parts. We've got the gearbox at 71% now. I think that's going to be fine without braking, so we're just going to power on the new gearbox. The new suspension, rather. 4 days. It's still going to be a nice improvement, actually. Kick out the old suspension. That's got a lot of room for improvability. It's still better than the other one. Not much, but it is, and that's what matters. Like, I don't want to move you over to the other suspension. It's got more reliability, but it's just crap. And now, he's not very happy. He still look very happy with the car, but it's fine. We'll be fine. Look at that reliability. I'm pretty sure Falco will not suffer any reliability issues this time. Ooh, we scouted Enrique Lara. Mercenary. Wants more money. Wonder Kid. A lot of potential. Overtake Specialist and a pay driver. You've maxed out smoothness. Wow. Your cornering is terrible, but you're learning pretty quickly. If we were to tack on our, like, boosts on that, we could get you, like, 3% improvement. That is not bad. You're gonna max out your overtaking pretty soon as well. I might pick you up. For the Asia Pacific Cup. You are interested, so we'll put a pin in you. You're pretty good. So, yeah, I'll look forward to hearing what you guys have to say about potentially picking up Enrique Lara or not. Harry Webb. Pretty good all-around dude. His affair got exposed, though. I'll put a pin into him as well, I guess. Yeah, he's got pretty good improvability still. He's pretty consistent, you know, he's a good 3-star dude. Probably better than Gomez. Yeah. Gomez has got good feedback and things, but he's got a lot of bad stuff as well. Like, fitness is terrible, braking's terrible. It was on form for the last race, apparently. But he's still a pretty good pay driver. And Racer does help, you know. Racer does help. Falco's just got a huge list of stats. Most of them actually, like, temporary, though. We got a couple of ones. Oh man, why does his wife keep spilling coffee on the front wing? I don't know. We'll have the simulator done in 3 days. Oh, I love it. Yeah, just power on that suspension, please. We'll go after simulator race because that'll be done soon. It's fine. Financial management. Can't you just shut it, Thomas? Didn't you see the last race? We're good, man. Telemetry center is going to be done in 3 weeks. There's our simulator. It's going to be a bit expensive, but hey, consistency and adaptability improvements. It's actually quite cheap to upgrade you to level 2. Huh. I might go and just do that, you know, at some point. Vexala Motorsport is better sponsors than us? Huh. Fair enough. Oh well, don't really care. Just show me the suspension. It's looking better. That's good. Okay, Munich it is then. How's the suspension looking now? We're still working on it, but you know, it'll go up eventually. 63% reliability. Seems like a good thing. You know, it's the lowest part, but still, it's pretty easy to fix during the race. And that will be it for this episode of Motorsport Manager, although I did notice that I didn't build a new engine yet, so we'll probably go and shove one of those in quickly. Reliability or minus red zone? Because I'm not going to build an illegal one. Just go for reliability, I guess. It's going to be like 409 peak performance. Pretty good, you know, it's going to be your best engine. But we're not going to make any new ones. So just keep that in mind. Actually, engines are looking pretty terrible. This entire season is like, yeah, we can get a plus 40 with minus 20 reliability. Risk part. Reliability indirectly. Reliability directly. Reliability at the cost of red zone. This is terrible. But we don't care. Just build me one. And that will be it for this episode of Motorsport Manager. Thank you all very much for watching. In the next episode, we're going to have Falco win in Munich. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like and perhaps a comment down below as well. It really helps the channel and it lets me know you want to see more Motorsport Manager. Your support might mean that the series will go on longer than I will expect it to go on for, you know. We can go all the way. We could. Subscribe if you would like to see more, and I will catch you all next time. Until then, have a good one, folks.